Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Do me a favor, hit that like button really quick. I'm trying something out. If you don't like the video by the time you're done watching, you can unlike it. I promise, no hard feelings. However, today we are releasing the Islander Kings Point Diver. Don't unlike it. Don't unlike it yet. So this is our first sports model. I think that's what the kids are calling it. It's a stainless steel sports model. It kind of looks like it has an integrated bracelet, but I don't play that. I don't like it. I don't like integrated bracelets. The bracelet is replaceable with something else that you'll see. I've got 5 to show you, affordably priced, colorful. I think they're really cool. I did do a sneak peek on Instagram, and it seemed that people enjoyed them. For my own wrist check today, Formex Essence Legera rose gold plated meteorite dial, light and awesome. And on the other wrist is the Islander Lume Shot Baby Samurai collab Glacier #2, sold out. Thank you everybody that bought one. Another smash hit. Hopefully in another 3 years we'll do one again together. Anyway, that's it. Let's check out the Kings Point. So here we go. This is the Islander Kings Point. Show you some twisty-turny while we talk about Kings Point. Kings Point is a small town on the north shore of Long Island. Very small, only like 5,000 people or so. But it is most notably known for being the home of the United States Merchant Marine Academy, a place of higher learning that is extremely prestigious in the walks of naval life. If you get accepted to this wonderful academy, your tuition is paid for, is a full tuition place. Kind of like where I went to school, Cooper Union, back in the 90s was tuition free as well. So it's really awesome. I'm really into education. I'm into free education. I think it's an amazing thing. So why not honor it with a model called the Kings Point? No, none of them, I should probably say none of the proceeds or anything are going to the university. I don't want to make that distinction or that mistake here. So I just liked the name. I thought it was cool. It reminded me of a watch that a naval person or a seaman might wear. And I thought, should I make any seaman jokes? But nothing came to mind. So we'll continue on with the watch. So there's going to be 5 of them here for you. 5. And they are all running on the NH35. Okay, and they are, as I say, it's a sports model, right? So you got the angular case, kind of a sort of looking integrated bracelet, but you can see clearly it is not. It is 42.4 in diameter, so almost like a samurai-ish kind of size, if you will. It's 14.2 to a slightly domed sapphire, just a little bit of a dome to it. And it is 50 on the lug tip to lug tip, which is kind of right here where my thumbs are. The lugs of the watch, not the end lug of the bracelet, which is a little bit bigger. The lug of the watch. Solid embossed screw down case back with the Islander lighthouse. That crystal does have inner AR. Not sure if I said it. The bracelet. So right here, where it notches into the case, it's removable. This is a 20mm lug. Look at this beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Polished and brushed surfaces. These little, I don't have a pointer stick. I'll use I don't see one around. I'll use my fingers. See right there, and right there on the edge of the link is just a little bit of polished bling. When you look at the photos, it really comes to life. Beautiful. So solid end link, solid link. Size with screws, of course. 6 position micro adjust on the clasp. Milled scissor, 200 meters of water resistance, and it is 185 grams. So it is coming in at lighter than a samurai, probably because the bracelet is less beefy, similar, so about 10 grams heavier than like an SKX 007. But let's come up on the dial. Oh, $345 for any of them. So this is the white variation. It's like a silvery white. I'm going to throw off angle a little bit. You can see my glove is white. This dial is a little bit more silver. But they all have these very, very interesting accents, a lot of life going on with the markers and those black markers and orange ticks, and the dial itself has different levels. I think you got it, right? Automatic, 200 meters, screw down crown. Interesting hand design. I really like how this came together. So unscrew it, can wind it, Pull it out 2 clicks, you can change the time. 1 click, you can change the date. Beautifully framed in that, again, that orangish, reddish accent, whatever it might be. Bezel, 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel. There we go. And the bezel itself has these knurls on them to even grip with nice slippery nylon gloves. It is ceramic, it does loom. Let's see, that looks like a good position to go. So this is the white dial, or silver white dial. Like I said, there are 5, and I do want to talk about a rubber strap that we made for it, and I'll show that rubber strap now. So this is the black dial variation, a little bit of an aged black dial. The loom itself has some of that vintage patina, and we carried it through to the bezel, the ceramic bezel itself, red seconds hand for a little bit of interest. But this is, check out the strap, is that cool? So the strap we are selling separately because it's an expensive strap, at least for me to give it away, it's expensive. I believe the strap is 45 bucks. The strap is our model number BRAC-115. Has a really, really interesting closure design, unlike anything I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys have. It's actually just spring-loaded. See that? Isn't that cool? So it's a normal, I don't say normal prong buckle, but it's a prong. You don't have to cut anything. And then you just kind of boink, boink, and then you put the keepers under, and that's it. Pretty nifty. So this is the black dial. I'll come up on it so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Here we go. Actually, you know, why don't we also look at the case itself? Look at the polishing, or the satining, I should say, right, or the brushing. But you could just see the facets, right? In the item description online, I talked about how it kind of reminds me of an F-117 Nighthawk. It was before the design of something like the B-2, where the B-2 was all continuously curving surfaces, all compound curves and such. Originally, it was thought that if you just did all different angles, you could scatter radar better. Turns out curved surfaces seem to be a little bit better for that, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Blue. So I'm going to show you the rest of them on the bracelet, but just so you know, so that one strap is in black. It fits all 5 models. This is the deep blue, or dark blue, blue bezel, blue dial. Orange seconds hand, gives you a little bit of pop. I just love how the colors are played with. I think it's a really, really nice job. You know, it's not the same kind of like accenty, you know. Like on this one, you had a little accent around the date window. On this one, you don't. You have the orange accents at the periphery. This one, you don't. I don't know, just interesting that they're all kind of just a little bit different, even though they're different colorways. They don't all follow the same molds. This is the black dial. I don't know, how do you feel about this one? I actually freaking love this one. Like a turquoise. I know I did 2 blues, which, you know, I normally wouldn't do. However, I couldn't turn this one down. I thought it just looked so nice. A little accent of yellow. This is as close as I think I can get to that Squale Matic blue. Theirs is definitely a little more mirror finished. This is not truly sunburst. I wouldn't say it's full. That was weird. I wouldn't say it's fully matte. However, it just looks summer, even though we're in the icy winter. Who the hell's thinking about summer? Well, I am, because I hate the cold. I live in a horrendous climate for someone that hates cold weather. Well, you know, 4 months out of the year, 5 months out of the year. And it brings us to the last one, which, well, my wife has already claimed this one. I was just they were in the kitchen, because I had to bring them home to write some copy and do some things. And she picked it up and she said, "Ooh, is this for me?" I said, "Well, I guess so." Lavender dial. So definitely geared towards, you know, this is definitely geared towards men, but, you know, hey, women want to wear it, that's fine. Beautiful lavender dial with that nice rich green, maybe like an emerald green, seconds hand, and not neon. I'm trying to get the crown back down without getting my glove stuck in it. There we go. So here's on that lavender with the green accent, the matching. Are you noticing how the date windows disappear? See that? I don't know if, obviously it was on all of them, but maybe I didn't talk about it. I want to say probably eat my words. On the white one, wasn't it contrasting? Yeah, on the white one it was contrasting. But there we go, and on the black one it was matching too, yeah. So beautiful white ceramic bezel. That was a tough call on this one. I was a little but yeah, I went with white finally, and I think it was the right choice. It balances really nice, and it's not an overwhelming lavender-ish like this is an overwhelming blue. I like how this turned out. So let's pop it on the wrist, and then let's do loom, and let's go home. And hopefully you do not unlike the video. And here we go, it's gonna glow really well. C3 to the rescue, and then you have BGW9 at the tick marks. You see them on the radial tick marks that go out. Really nice looking, easy to tell the time. On the lavender dial with the white bezel, the black paint on that bezel does loom, though not as great because it's black paint. However, let's see it on the wrist. So here we go on my 6.5 or 6 3/4 inch wrist. Has presence. I think it looks great. I love it. This color is beautiful. Really, really nice. I guess I'll just, can I show you the rubber strap, how you put it on? Boink, boink. I don't know if it's sized for me. I really don't want to go through no, there's not that too much trouble to size it, but I don't want to waste your time. But yeah, I'd have to pull it a little bit closer. But that's how you could see how the rubber strap looks. Really nice. I love that's really cool, huh? Looks nice with the Islander name on it. And I think that does it, right? Yeah, that's definitely it. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the new Islander Kings Point. Not that one. Whoops. Diver. Please like the video for good now if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't not done so. Questions, comments, anything else you want to add, put it down below. I'll be sure to address it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.